both. So I spent a whole lot of time in court. And you're acting like you have to be an attorney to understand what is going on in a courtroom?
There's also spent time in court.
Really, dude? Really?
Dude, they spend a lot of...
Really? That's childish. First off,
Good standing.
when you are when you are
Talk
a
about
sheriff's deputy, you go through several different training modalities. Shut it.
Okay,
Are you
Irish,
capable of being quiet when women are speaking or not?
Irish, I'm going to ask you this question so unambiguously that it's going to be really easy to understand. Are you a licensed attorney?
It's a question about my private life.
Okay, so then you want to know what? I'm going to call into question the fact that you have any right to make a statement of law in this case. And
Sure, so why don't you tell me, when are you correct?
I want to call into question this because you've made representations that you're an attorney. So I am going to treat you as somebody that is at least savvy with the law based on your representations. Yeah. There is, regardless of your status of a victim, as a victim, no competent attorney would place a child DV victim in a situation to be identified publicly.
Child DV victim.
Quinn Pratt.
Did that.
Yes, you did. You live streamed it. You live streamed it.
I live streamed what?
Dude, wow.
Can you answer the question, or are you just going to deflect? What did I live stream?
Oh, here we go with someone. Yeah, dude. You're the master of deflection. Okay, you're the master of Darvo at this point.
What did I live stream?
Bree, do you want to?
Are you talking about these redacted documents that don't reveal any names whatsoever? Are you talking about these documents that don't reveal any private information whatsoever?
Oh, and you're going to show it again on my page? Oh, hell no, dude. No.
Where's the names? You
no, you do not. Shut it.
Shut it.
You don't get to do that on my platform. You just stomped over a boundary and limitation that I placed on my motherfucking platform. You are unconscionable. I made it clear that I would never do such a thing, and you bring that to my platform.
Okay, so I'm just going to say right now,
Holy shit, dude.
Talk. How about me and Bree?
An attorney, because an attorney.
Bree and I talk, and not the host.
Yeah.
Bree, what would you like to ask me?
How about you shut it when people tell you to shut it? When the host tells you to shut it, shut it.
No.
I'm just going to say that Irish is not.
Bree, go ahead and ask your questions.
Oh my God.
Bro, how about you stop acting like a fucking pretentious
Maki, know your place and be a bitch. Shut up. Go ahead.
I'm here. I am not a bitch.
Maki, shut up. Go ahead, Bree.
Hi, I'm muting you. Now you're my fucking bitch, as you have been
Clear.
the entire fucking life.
You're part pissed off. Drop.
Okay.
Flat.
Maki, let's take the temperature down a little bit. Let's take the temperature down a little bit.
Everyone, can everyone mute for a second, please? Everyone, mute. Irish, you are purposefully provoking.
Sexy, gorgeous, engaging, charming.
You're a troll, and you are purposefully provoking. And by the way, I wouldn't be surprised if people are recording this, which is great.
Oh.
That's good.
My mom.
So my question is, Irish, were those documents used in a way that such a reasonable person could know who the minor child was being referenced in those documents?
Excellent question, Bree. That is a level-headed question. What
was
redacted
hysterical?
was...
Oh my God, you're about to be dropped. If you pull one more
Bree,
sexist
would you like
thing
to join
on my platform, you will be dropped.
So you and I can
if
have a
you cannot be civil, you will be dropped. If you cannot talk to me like I'm a human being, you will be dropped, and you won't be allowed on this platform at all. Period. So either take it down and be chill, or you're done. It's one or the other.
Yes, ma'am. So, Bree, that's an excellent question. I redacted the state. I redacted the county. I redacted all addresses. I redacted the petitioner's names. I redacted the children's names. The only identifiable information was of Quinn, meaning Quinn's name and his brother's name.
He was
no
a minor
ages.
child at the time.
Can I please finish?
He was a
We
minor
have to-
child
can I
at
please finish?
the time.
Yes, who molested a 7-year-old child.
But he was a minor child
Who
at
molested
the
a 7-year-old
time.
child. Who molested a 7-year-old child.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you forgetting that? He molested a 7-year-old child.
Here's the
Defending a
thing.
molester.
No, I'm not. You're
You are
not
actively
listening.
defending a molester.
You are
It's disgusting.
actively not
Everyone is defending
listening.
him.
Both of you are actively defending a
unconscionable.
molester. You're actively
No,
Saying what
I'm
you're
not.
doing is unconscionable. We are saying what you did was unconscionable because it was pertaining to a
What I
legal case involving a minor.
what I did.
And bringing up CPTSD because you're
Me what I did.
a non-trauma uninformed dumb fuck.
Such a fucking
Wrong, you
shut
know.
up.
So Irish,
Let's continue having the conversation. So, Bree, if I can continue explaining.
Stop interrupting Bree. She's being
information
very
was
cool. Stop
Let Bree and I
interrupting.
talk. We'll
Stop interrupting Bree. She is being very
go on this
calm. Stop. Bree,
So
please.
No one likes you, host. Like, let me talk to Bree.
I don't give a fuck. Bree, please.
I can talk to Bree.
Irish, shut it.
Ma'am?
Bree, go ahead.
So my thing is, I hear what you're saying, Irish, but if it is presented in a way that somebody could readily identify the
You
information.
said it wasn't.
Stop
Hold on.
interrupting Bree. Stop.
It's representing what happened.
Well, I'm not getting a chance to because you're interrupting me.
Exactly. This is what happened to me with him.
Exactly.
Okay, child.
He's more informed than you.
If it was represented in a way that somebody could reasonably infer who was being talked about in regards to the minor child, even if the information was redacted, because the statements that are being made on the live stream are also adding context to the documents that you're presenting, then the issue is the disclosure of the minor's information. Now, here's the thing. I completely understand if the individual who is, I could completely understand if this is being used to address a situation with an abuser. However, these records are in regards to a minor. And because of that, we treat those records differently. Even if this was in a situation that it was in a criminal proceeding, you wouldn't be able to just go and get this individual's minor's records and be able to use them in open court. So I'm not entirely sure why those documents were even relevant. And if they were under seal, how you would even get access to those documents unless you could provide some type of documentary evidence that you filed a motion to break seal with a court order.
I didn't kick him. So unless Words did, then he dropped of his own volition.
I didn't kick him either. I don't know what's going
He
on.
dropped of his own volition.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Here's
What I do know. I do not appreciate people coming into my platform and behaving a fool like that. Not just, that was
As Irish
targeted.
always does, he acted like a petulant child. That's what happened just then.
That was purposefully trying to rile me and everybody else up to get a reaction. So, host is lying about what? I mean, apparently I was an attorney, but I've never said that. I mean, apparently, whatever. No, I didn't block him.
I think one that I find particularly,
Y'all are coming up with all the fucking excuses as to why Irish fucking ran like a little bitch.
I didn't block him.
Nobody blocked him. Nobody dropped him.
I think the thing that I find disturbing is, and this is why we don't go and get court documents about a minor, even if we think that we are doing something to protect somebody, because if that's your rationale, well, somebody else can come up with some other rationale, start getting private documents, and then pretty soon we start having a default policy of just going in and dragging up somebody's childhood past to make public points that don't need to be made.
Exactly. What was even the point of bringing that up? Like, and I've literally said multiple times I don't like Quinn Pratt, and I don't co-sign his behavior. I've literally said that, but it's like I didn't say it because I'm dealing with somebody who likes Darvo. Listen, I don't like Quinn Pratt. You can go back in the videos and see where I said I don't like him. That is being misrepresented. First. Second, I've never said I'm an attorney. I worked in criminal courts for years, criminal and civil and family court. I've been told by judges I should go into law. Maybe I should, I don't know. But regardless,
Okay.
I've shown some of my credentials. Where are Irish's credentials? Show them. Produce receipts. Or you can't show. If you can't show, I'm going to use the same words he said to me. If you can't show receipts, then don't bring it up, right?
Words.
What?
We need to check who all has moderator settings because Irish was blocked. I don't
By
know
who?
who did it. It wasn't me. It wasn't Words. Can y'all chill out? I just checked the fucking block list.
Who? Okay, where's the block list? I don't even know where that is.
I've already unblocked it. I've already unblocked him.
Okay. I didn't
Can
block him.
y'all
I don't
chill
know what's
out?
going on.
Neither of us blocked him.
It's frustrating. That's very frustrating. But
Apologize for fucking what?
maybe Irish should think about apologizing for saying I'm an attorney or that I said I'm an attorney when I've never said that. Maybe you should apologize about that. Maybe you should apologize about joking around about an R survivor, you know, and all the other stuff he has done. Who is...
Bruh, if y'all want, hold on. If y'all want to go off about us blocking a victim of SA, guess what? We're muting a victim of SA. Guess what? That's exactly what the fuck Irish did on his live months ago to my partner, who's not only a survivor of SA, but also R. So you can all get fucked if you think that that makes him any better simply because he is a survivor of SA. So is she. Get the fuck over yourselves.
I'm a survivor of R, DV, a stalker who was actually terrifying. But apparently that doesn't matter either because Irish doesn't like me.
Nobody is defending Quinn Pratt.
Nope.
What we're saying is that bringing up what happened to a minor is immoral. It's unethical. It's not trauma informed.
I did not justify his past crime.
Nope.
But you know what? You will never find me sharing stuff pertaining to a minor like that unless that minor has grown and they give me direct permission. I have written legal permission, and I would want them to be currently in therapy and a lot of other things. I wouldn't even want to do it, really, unless it was, if they were potential current victims. Like, you have to be so careful, and I see no care going on. So, I don't know. But hey, y'all co-sign Irish's behavior. It's fine. Because he doesn't like someone, it's fine.
Bringing up what somebody did when they were a minor, when they were subjected to the predatory nature of their pedophile, PDF file stepfather, F1's in chat. I retract that word.
Wait, what word? Say again? What?
You have to use coded language. So I said PDF file in full. So I had to try and retract that for the algorithm.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Not defending him. I'm just fucking like he was a fucking Quinn at the time. Is a victim of SA and potentially R as well.
I have a question. How many other potential victims are there out there of that same P3DO who could be seeing this and like, oh, damn, like maybe they'll start talking about me publicly? You don't know.
Yeah, if he did it as an adult, then he should go to fucking jail for it.
Right now?
And bringing what happened to him as a child should be left alone.
Leave the live and go to Irish's live.
No. Fuck
Interesting. No, I'm not. I've already been on Irish's live once before, and he did not listen to a full sentence of anything I was trying to say. He was extremely dismissive, just like he was here.
Even if he was a minor, he was SA too.
Yep. Multiple things can be true at the same time.
Oh, shut the fuck up, your mom.
He's had a long history of abusive behavior. Who? I mean, if you're talking about Quinn, I get that. That's what I mean. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Multiple things can be true at the same time. Who is Lord of Melon?
I have no idea. I'm not even going to entertain that.
Okay, Fever Sheen. Am I saying that right?
I'm the only person who should be up here right now. That's not you, me, or Bree, because she's an attorney who's Irish.
I am defending the victims. If the female victim is no longer with us, then she cannot consent.
We're not defending him. We're saying that what happened as a child should not be made public in that kind of situation.
It shouldn't be. Now, why do you think so many male victims of child SA don't come forward? You may not like Quinn. I don't like him. I get it. But that doesn't mean that re-victimizing a survivor of CSA is okay because you don't like them. It doesn't make it okay. And if you're co-signing this, man, you better hope you don't make someone in that group angry and they haven't data mined you and learned about your childhood trauma, and then they decide they don't like you because people in these groups have fallings out all the time, and then they decide to publicly blast your trauma. Then you'll understand why I'm saying this.
I wanted to address a comment real quick. Fever Sheen wrote, so documentaries on deceased people who were SA'd should not be done. Probably not. And actually, it's kind of interesting that that specific point gets brought up because that has been the subject of litigation, particularly because not all the right court orders and family permissions are obtained in the creation of some of these documentaries. And it ends up violating the privacy rights of not only the victim, but also of associated people that were not portrayed in a true light by the documentary, because it's entertainment. It's nonfiction. It's with a point of view. All right. So I would actually argue, they shouldn't be done. SA victims should have, if they're going to tell their story, let them tell their story. And if they can't tell their story, then don't be speaking for them. No.
So,
nobody's defending Quinn's essay.
Nope, not at all.
What he did was deplorable and should never have happened to the victim who is no longer with us.
Yeah, no. Like I've been saying, and no one is listening, multiple things can be correct at the same time. So what Quinn did was wrong. I don't co-sign it at all. An 11-year-old child may not understand the ramifications of what they are even doing. Period. It should not be brought up publicly. You don't know what the victim wanted or did not want. First. Second. But if Quinn was also a victim, then what about him? Like, you want it both ways, it seems like. And also, I have a question. Okay, so what education does Irish have to make him trauma-informed enough to educate others about this subject? What certifications does he have? What knowledge does he have? Because he just seems to go off on people just because he doesn't like them and that's it. And he excuses it by saying that, well, he's angry. I'm angry. A lot. But I have done the healing and the therapy and all of the things, and you don't see me making fun of people who are gang art or showing documents of children who were harmed.